Yeah, very good morning. So, fine. Last class we just been talking about minification and bundling, right? Okay. So in the first step, what you require to do is minification. And to do minification, we just used a tool, we just downloaded, installed, and we performed the minification. Once you minify, what it will create you? min.css. Same way JS files are there, min.js. The second step after minification is you require to go for bundling. How to bundle? We have two separate classes called as scripts bundle, styles bundle. Style bundle is to bundle all the style files. Script bundle is to bundle all the script files. So first, all the style files should be made as one bundle. All the script files should be made as one bundle, and both of them should be added to the bundle collection. Both of them should be added to the bundle collection. So way to write that code should be in the bundle config.cs file. You require to define a class called bundle config, and in the bundle config, you're required to write a method called register bundles. What it takes? Bundle collection. So first, what you're doing, you're creating a style bundle. What is the name? NIT style bundle. And where you saved it? Content folder. And guys, you can't see this file. This is created in the runtime. This is created in the runtime, and now you cannot go there and you cannot just go for verifying up the existence of the file at all. You don't find it. So what we have is only our header CSS, header.min.css, paragraph.css, and paragraph.min. But we don't find NIT style bundle. That is going to happen in the runtime. That will happen in the runtime, and the lifespan of that is only until the execution. Once execution completed, that is deleted. It won't be existing at all. So for that bundle, we are adding two style sheets. What are two? Header and paragraph. You can give a comma separated list of CSS files here. You have multiple files. You can give a comma separated list of CSS files. Next, same process. We can also create script bundle. What I named? NIT script bundle. Where did I store? Scripts folder. And you see here, I'm just taking a set of JS files. test1.min.js, test2.min.js. And we don't have them. I given you an idea how you can do it. That's all. Finally, everything should be added to what? Bundle collection. See here, bundle collection, bundles. You're required to add bundles.add style bundle, bundles.add script bundle. This is the second step. First step is to minimize. Second step is to bundle and add them to the bundle collection. Third step is in your CSHTML, first what we used the min.css files there, min.css and min.js files there. Without using those files, now you're required to use the bundles. Are you clear? Hey, first what did you done? You just gone for using you drag and drop the min.js, paragraph.min.css, header.min.css, you drag and dropped. Without that, what you required to do now? You just required to use you're required to use the bundle files. How to use? @styles.render. @styles.render. Are you clear? Okay, @styles.render. And now you're required to just pass on the parameter. What parameter? The path of the bundle file now. Same way, if at all you have scripts, what will you do? Why styles.render? @scripts.render. Are you clear? Here, the class name is styles and render is a static method. That's why you're directly calling styles.render. No need any instance. Class name itself is styles. Tomorrow, if you have script files, @scripts.render. @scripts.render, And here you're required to specify the script file. Remember that? /scripts NIT scripts bundle. That's how you're required to include. Okay, right now we don't have script file, but I'm just only trying to give you an idea how that can be done. But to use this class, which class? Styles class, you're required to import the namespace. So namespaces can be imported in .cshtml files also. Same syntax, but the only thing is you're required to say @ Normally what you say using, but HTML file using means it is a text. But to tell that is C#, you should prefix with @ using system.web.optimization. Are you clear? Finally, what you required to do? See, you written all this code where, but register bundle method should be called. Without calling, nothing happens. Finally, what you required to do? You required to go to global.asx and call it. See, already here route config.register routes is called here. See, same way, bundle config.register bundle table dot bundles. The bundle table dot bundle, what provides, the written type is, you added everything in the bundle collection. That bundle collection will come here. That bundle collection will come here automatically. So like this, we are just going to do. Okay. So I repeat the steps. Step 1, you're required to go for minifying the files. Step 2, all the script files should be made one bundle. All the style files should be made one bundle. And finally added to bundle collection. Step 3, come to global.asx and call the register bundles method. Step 4, now in all the CSHTML files, you can call, what is it? Scripts.render, the bundle name. Styles.render, the bundle name. Okay. With this, the code works. But one thing I just shown you, what is that? This comes into action only in the production mode, not in the debug mode. So what to do? Debug is equals to, debug mode means development mode. So this comes into action only in the production mode. So what you require to debug is equals to false and run the code. Yeah, here it will show you an option. Modify the web.config to enable debugging array. If I select this option, click OK, the false will change up to true again. Be careful. Select the second drop down. What is it? Run equivalent to Control plus F5. Just click on the OK button. Yeah, hit it. All the styles are applied now also. Hit what? F12. Go to network. Go to the network tab and go for refresh. When you refresh, now you can see the number of requests are earlier 3, but number of requests are 2. 1, 2. The bundle file. So the bundle file contains all the CSS files. Same way you have a skips bundle, one more request. So totally 3 requests, the total page gets loaded. 1 request for the page, 1 request for all the style files, 1 request for all the script files. Is it clear? Okay. So for example, actually, yeah, I want to show you one thing. But meanwhile, can't we just perform this without changing this as false? If I say true, guys, what happens? You're running in the debug mode now. And in the debug mode, bundling will not work. Bundling will work only in the production, not in the debug. So release mode only that works. Right now in the debug mode, it won't work. See. You see, in the debug mode, each file gets individually loaded. And to resolve this particular problem, two options here. One option, you go to web.config and change this as false. But every time it will prompt you, shall I run in the debug mode or release mode again? Second option, in the bundle config, we can write a statement here. Forgot that. Forgot the statement. Some optimization, something will be there. Forgot that. We can include that statement there. If you include that statement, it runs in the development mode also. Bundle table dot enable optimization. Bundle table dot enable optimization. Sets whether bundling and minification of bundle reference is enabled or not. So we should set it as true. If you set it true here, no need to change again in web.config. Now it has to work. I did not change the web.config, guys. Actually, in Edge browser, the requests. Clearer? Two ways you can just do it. Either come to web.config and say debug is equals to false here, or otherwise in the bundle config only. This is a better option. But two options are there, shown here. Simply what you will do, bundle table dot enable optimization is equals to true. Set it here. So it works in the development mode also. But why I did not write that first is to understand the problem first. You understood the problem and then I said here how you can resolve it. Is that clearer, everyone? Okay. What is our previous project, guys? MVC action results. Correct? Remember, action results project I opened as an MVC project or MT project? MVC project. No? So because of MVC project, it should have web.config and all. It should already have layout page. All these things are by default going to be present now. Layout page. Check it out. What did you notice? Styles.render, skips.render. In the content folder, all the CSS files are made into one bundle and all the style files are made into one bundle, modernizer something. Are you clear? Okay, like this, you just have a master page here. Multiple rendering things are there. 3 script bundles are made. 3 script bundles are made. One is a style bundle, guys, and 3 script bundles. One is modernizer, one is jQuery, one is bootstrap. So what they done is without bundling all files at a time, what they done? Based on the library, they bundled all the jQuery files into one bundle, all the bootstrap files into one bundle, all the modernizer files into one bundle. So totally how many bundles are there? 4 bundles are there. 1 style bundle and 3 script bundle. Means this information should be present in the global.asx now. Bundle.config. By default they are present here. Recollect yourself when you open an MVC project. MVC project by default comes with 3 files in extract. MT project comes only with route config, but here see bundle config and filter config. Filter config we'll talk later, not now. But now see bundle config. Go and see. Bundles.add. So just going to create a bundle file here. They're going to create a bundle file here. Okay, and they included what? The jQuery or the version number, dynamically the version number is going to be taken. Same way, in that they also included here the jQuery dot validate like this, modernizer, bootstrap, CSS. Total, you have multiple options here. 1 script bundle, 2, 3, 4. 4 script bundles is on 1 style bundle. What did they do? You know, they added all, they written the code in a single line. Now written you separate statements to you that were written in a single line. How did I write? Afterwards, I added here. Yes or not? But there, how did I write? You know, they written as a new style bundle. Don't include and they call of all in a single line. That's what I'm telling you. I'm elaborating the code. But finally, you need to write it in a single statement. Like how do you see here? See, bundles.add new script bundle, and for that bundle name dot include, and they're including all the script files, including all the jQuery validate files, including all the Materializer files, and including say 2 files here. Bootstrap.css, site.css. 2 files are there. Everything is going to be included in the form of a bundle. Understood how? Okay, that's why I'm showing you blank projects and MVC projects. So in blank projects, we'll do it. Once you get an idea, then you can depend on MVC projects here. Ultimately, the code will be there. And this method call should be in the global.asx, right? Let us see that also. To work with it, you're required to install the package optimization. Correct? The optimization package should be installed. And if at all you just go to tools menu, NuGet package manager, manage NuGet packages for solution, and in the installed, you're required to find it already now. Already installed. Okay, now? So without all these things happening implicitly, what did I do? I just explained you the code manually. You adding the reference, you creating a bundle config, you writing the code in that, you registering it in the global.asx, you calling it in the global.asx, and you explicitly using in your config files. But going forward, take the MVC project, everything will be ready made. You can straight away go and use it straight away. No need of doing all these things manually. But first practice manual. So you should get an idea first what is happening. Then only you will be able to utilize the built-in code. What to do, where to do, all these things will be clarity will be there. Okay now? Fine guys. I hope you are clear with minification and bundling. So it's all about minification and bundling. So the two things here we have a set of classes. When we add the reference to the classes what we have. Now look at the classes, guys. First class represents the collection of script bundle, bundle collection, represents a set of style bundles and script bundles. Next, basically it represents the bundle collection. Next, and to do that, render. What I shown you, scripts.render. Okay, scripts file and scripts bundle. To render the scripts file and scripts bundle. Okay, same way we have styles also. Same styles.render, scripts.render, styles.render. I given a description for every class to you. What each class is going to be done. Okay. And finally, abstract. In abstract, add a code file, guys. Add a code file. Why, you can add a class only, but namespace name will be different. But I want a same namespace. That's why I just taken a code file, blank file now. You write the code completely on your own. Import namespace, minification and bundling, bundle config, register bundle, bundle collection. Create a style bundle and include all the CSS files in it. Same way, skips code I commented there because we don't have skip files. Just to give an idea, I shown you that. That's all. Next one, step 5. Open the global.asx and call register bundles method. How to call? Bundle table.bundles. Bundle table.bundles will provide you the bundle collection. Okay. Next step. Index.cshtml. Import the namespace. How to import? Next, delete the 2 link tag statements in head section and write what are the link tag statements? Yesterday, header.css and paragraph.css. Delete that and there. Done. And finally, you have information. Run the file, but the changes won't apply because you are in the development mode. So in the development mode, these changes won't apply. So to overcome that, you require to go to web.config and change this code. This is one option. Second option, without changing the debug attribute also, we can do it. Where you can do? In the register bundles method, we can perform it. 2 ways how you can resolve the problem. Anything, your choice. But 2 ways to resolve this particular problem. Any mechanism you can just follow. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. So this is about minification, bundling. Next. The next topic what we have is areas. What are the areas? Nothing to talk about these areas, guys. Actually, nothing special about it. But let me just show you an example about these areas and how do we use. Suppose you're developing a application tomorrow in the real time. Recollect in the C# classes I explained you about this concept. What is that? When you're building an application, your application will be a very vast application. You're building an application for a bank or a college or a hospital, a very big application. And this application has very lot of code has to be implemented. And to implement this particular code, a single person cannot do that. So you need a group of people, group of teams, not group of people, as a group of teams to work. Suppose the application is about hospital management. The application is about a hospital management. In that hospital management application, it's a very big application here. The project manager first divided that application into different modules. The project manager first divided the application into different modules. Like what? Patients module, doctors module, staff module, okay, insurance module, billing module, labs module, medicines module, HR module. Like this, the application is given to multiple modules like this. Each module is given to one team of developers to develop. All the patients module will be developed by one team. Doctors module will be developed by one team. Okay. Staff module will be developed by one team. Insurance module, one team. Billing module, one team. Like this, each team will be building one module. Are you clear? Each team will be building one module. So after building all the module, finally we integrate. So in this process, what can happen? When I am building the patient's module, I have a set of controllers. I have a set of models. I have a set of action methods. Same way you people are building a doctor's module. You have a set of controllers. You have a set of action methods. You have a set of views. You have a set of models. Another one building a staff model also can have all these things now. Something like this. Are you clear? All of us develop independently. All of us develop independently. Finally, we are going to integrate the project. When you are integrating the project, chances of getting a problem now. What is the problem? In my patient's module, I created a home controller. In your doctor's module, you too created a home controller. In the staff module also there is a home controller. When I'm going to integrate all these three things, problem will come now. Yes or not? That is why they introduced a concept called as areas. What is the area? An area is going to be a collection of controllers, models, and views. An area is going to be a collection of controllers, models, and views. All these things combined together, we call it as an area. So every area is going to be a collection of models, controllers, and views. All these particular things. So grouping together, they are going to be combined together. Simply speaking here, it's like a logical container. In a area is a folder, that's all here. In our project area is a folder. Under that folder, what you can do now? You can just go for placing controllers, views, models. So I can create one area called as patients area. I can create an area called as patients area. Now in the patients area, I can have controllers, I can have views, I can have models. All these things can be present there. Are you following me or not? I can have controllers, models, views. You can create one area called doctor's area. You can have controllers, views, and models. Now, you also can have a home controller. I also can have a home controller. No conflicts, no conflicts at all. There will not be any conflicts at all. You will not be having any conflicts in this particular place now. So that is the advantage, or that is the good thing what you have with the concept of areas. So area, simply speaking, it is just going to be like a logical container. That's all. We can just go for creating the areas, and these areas are just only going to be logical containers. They're just going to logically divide the things to you in this place. It's just a logical container. Are you clearer or not? Okay. So that's all about the area and how you're just going to use the areas in your application. Let's create an area. Let's just try working with an area. Let's create a new project. Asp.Net web application. We'll name it as MVC areas. MVC areas. Location same. Create. Again, I'll go with empty MVC. Empty MVC project. Click on create. Let's do one thing. Let's just create a set of areas like this. A patient area, doctor area, staff area. Multiple? can be created, but I'm creating 3. Okay. How to add an area? Right click on the project. Okay. Right click on the project. And what you'll do is add new scaffolded item. Add new scaffolded item. Now, if you guys observe this one, here you have MVC template, right? Expanded area. MVC 5 area. Click on the add button. Give a name to the area. I'm giving the name as patient. I'm giving the name as patient. Click on the add button. This will add you areas folder. Areas folder. Under that, patient area is present. Under that, we have the patient area. Under patient area, watch. The data here is nothing but models. Eh? The folder name is differently created, but this is models views. And also you'll find a file called as patient area registration.cs. It's called as the area registration file. This is an patient area registration.cs. If you open here, in this you'll find a class. Patient area registration, inherited from area registration. This is to the route here. This is the route, basically. How you should call this, you know? Open the mouth. Patient. Till now you're calling how? Controller action ID. But now you should call patient, controller, action method, and ID optional. Same way, doctor is there. Doctor. Staff is the staff. Like this how we'll just be having up the area. Is it clearer? So like this, we can just maintain the things. Now, let's do one thing, guys. Let's add 2 more areas. Now directly right click on areas, add. And when you click on areas, you'll directly have a add area option now. Area. Doctor. All these things are common in doctor also. Just a minute, I'll show you. Patient. Sorry, patient added already. Staff is there. Observe, guys. See, in doctor also you have. And see the route. Doctor prefix. Same way. Staff area. I hope it's clear. So like this, it is going to create the appropriate areas. Now under every area we have what? Controllers views data. Data folder is nothing but model. Data is nothing but the model. Now do one thing. What you'll do? In every area, we have a controllers folder now. Under that, add a home controller. Add a home controller. So controllers, right click, add controller, MVC 5 controller. I want to add a home controller, home controller. Okay, same like that. One home controller in patients also. One home controller in staff also. Sorry. Okay, now, so we have three home controllers. In every home controller, you have an index action method now. Can I add a view for that now? So first I'm going to doctor home controller. Okay, now this is an index. Right click, add view. Let us write some option. Okay, just I'm choosing a layout. I'm just choosing a layout. When I choose a layout, automatically what is going to happen? It will automatically create your one layout file. All these things will come for you. Just ignore it. Yeah. In the viewback.title, I'm writing doctors index page. This is a doctor's index page. Okay, now? And then here I'll say this is the home page of doctor's area. This is the home page of doctor's area. Okay. Same as that, can I repeat this particular process? Can I repeat this process for the remaining two also? Patient and staff also. Okay, now? So let me go for what is this? Patient. Right click. Add view. I'm using the layout checkbox. This is patient index page. This is the home page of patient's area. Same way, now I am in staff. Staff area. Are you clear? So what did you do? Tell no. You added first three areas. Doctor area, patient area, staff area. Next. Under each area, you added one home controller. Okay. And for every home controller, you added for index action and view. One index action and view. This is what you have done till now. Okay. Now guys, I'm going to add another home controller. What is that? That is the site home page. Alright, is the doctor home page here, doctor home page, staff home page, and patient home page. But I want the site home page now. Where will you do that? Array, I have the root controller folder as is present here. This is for the site now. These are all for site. Are you clear? And here it is specific to areas. This is to the site. So here, what you will do? Add a controller. What controller? Home controller. It is a home controller. And remember guys, this is a home controller for the whole site. This is the home controller for the whole site. Okay. Can I add a index action method for this now? I want to add an index action method for this. Right click. Add view. So I'm just going to launch this. All of you carefully listen to me. This is what is a site index page. This one the site index page. Okay now. Now here, I just wanted to write some content here. What do you want to just, what is this? This is the site homepage, or this is homepage of the site. This is homepage of the site. A similar style of the homepage of staff area. This is the homepage of site. When you run the application, what should launch first? Tell me. Site homepage should launch. The site homepage should provide the links to navigate to. See, first what will happen? You'll open the site homepage. And that it will ask you, choose your area. Choose your area. You want a doctor, you want staff, you want patient. What is your area? Choose that. So I'll choose an area. Based on that, it will take me to, suppose if it's patient, it will take me to patient homepage. Is that clear? So I need to provide my links now. What is that? I require to show you the links for navigating. So here I'm writing H4. Choose your area. Choose your area. Okay. To navigate. Choose your area to navigate. Where you want to navigate, choose it. Yeah. I want to just go for displaying some hyperlinks here. I want to show some hyperlinks. @HTML.action link. Hyperlinks are created by action links. So first what you specify the text. What do you want to show first? What do you want to show? I want to show doctor. Take me to the doctor homepage now. Are you clear? Come on. Comma. Tell me the index action method. Index only. Tell me the controller name. So here starts the conflict now. What conflict? Multiple home controllers? Multiple index files? Correct or not? To resolve this particular problem, comma, new, you're required to pass a route parameter. Area is equals to doctor. Area is equals to doctor. You're just going to say area is equals to doctor. Actually, this method here, it takes five parameters here. The fifth parameter is HTML attributes. I don't want anything null. Because we don't have a method with 4, we have a method with 5 parameter overload. So the fifth parameter is HTML attributes for styling. If at all you want to do any styling, write the style code there, or otherwise null. Okay. So guys, did you understand that statement? First parameter, text. Second parameter, action method. Third parameter, control M. Fourth parameter, area name. The fourth parameter is the area name actually. Same like that. What is this? All these are same only. What should change? Patient and staff. All these things I'm just going to change it accordingly. Okay now? Now let us run this now. Let us run this. When I run this, error. What is the error? See? I found multiple home controllers in this project now. But we specified the area name, right? That is what you specified in the action link here, not here. The action link you specify, not here, na? Are you getting me? So multiple controllers I found. So I could not understand what to run now. Is it clear? To resolve this particular problem, open, all of you, open routeconfig.cs file. And in the routeconfig.cs file, we can just specify this information. How we are specifying this information? Actually, the map route method takes parameters. First parameter, name. Second parameter, URL. Third parameter, defaults. There is one more parameter, what it takes. A comma. And the other parameter, what it takes is namespaces. Tell the name of the namespace in which the root home controller is present. Are the namespaces different? Yes. This is present in MEC areas dot patients dot MEC areas dot doctor dot namespaces are different. What do you want to launch now? This one, right? What is the namespace name? MVC areas dot controllers. The namespace is MVC areas dot controller. That root namespace name has to be specified. How? It takes a value in the form of a string array, guys. So I need to create a string array. Open the curly brace, and here I require to go MVC areas dot controllers. That's what the root MVC areas dot controllers. This is what you require to tell in the routeconfig.cs file. Now run. You see now, what am I launching? Home index. All of you can observe. Choose your area to navigate. Doctor homepage. I should take to doctor area, correct? When I click on the doctor homepage, observe it, all of you. See the URL. Doctor will come here. Are you getting me? Afterwards, home. I want to press a back button to go to homepage, site homepage again. I'll add it. I want to add a back button to go to site homepage. Same way. Staff. Ray, what are you observing? Ray, this one here, I shown you in the area registration.cs file. The how the URL should be present. Doctor home index, patient home index, staff home index. Sir, index is not there. Index is default. Na? Index is default. That's why you're not seeing that. Are you clearer or not? Index is default. That's why you're not seeing that particular thing there. Okay. So then you'll have another doubt. What is that? I'll clarify you. Just a minute. Meanwhile, I wanted a backlink for all these 3 pages here to go to back. Did you catch my point or not? I want to add a backlink for all these 3. Okay. So when I click on that link, it has to take me to back. Let me copy this. Staff index page now. I'm adding a backlink here. Carefully watch it. Area is equals to, now also area is mandatory. Empty string. Why? The site home page is not under any area. The site home page is not present under any area. That's why area is equals to empty string. Sorry guys, this is site home page. Back to site home page. Index and home, but area name is empty string. Come on, first let us run the site home page. Doctor home page. Back to site home page. Okay, Maxi? Yeah. Just observe it. Now you look at this code. Localhost 62714, not pointing to any controller, not pointing to any action method, not pointing to any controller action method. By default, home controller index action will launch. Even I type /home, same page only, /index, same page only. Got it? Now see, if I want to go to doctor home page, how should I give the URL? Here what should come? Doctor, understand the URL now. First doctor home index will take you to doctor home page. Come on. Patient. See, taken to the patient area. Next. Staff. That URL patterns are present in the route config. That's what I'm telling you. The URL patterns are present in the route config. I'll show you. Just a minute. I'll show you once again. Now, meanwhile, tell me, if I don't give index, then also it has to launch you the staff homepage index or not. But don't give index. It has to launch you the staff area, home controller, index. Now tell me, when I give /staff, what it has to give? Same page. Alright, same page has to give now. Correct? I'm giving only area name. When I give the area name, automatically home controller and index should be taken as a default now. Hit enter. Or not error. I'm not getting it. So what I'm telling you is just observe it. Suppose in the address bar, if I type http localhost:/port, what should happen? Should launch site home index page. Correct? Now when I say http localhost:/port/doctor, my expectation here, this is my expectation. What should it launch? Should launch doctor home index page. Are you following me? Here, patient. Here, staff. Should launch what? Staff home page. But now, how is it coming? If I write like this, only I'm coming. What? Doctor / now I'm getting, guys. Now I'm getting. But I'm not getting when I say doctor. When I say doctor, I want to get it. When I say patient only, I want to get it. When I say staff only, I want to get it. Are you clear or not? Well, why is it asking me to type /home again? Reason is, look at. Go to the area registration files once. We have 3 area registration files now. Go to the doctor area registration file once. So in this, the route pattern is specified. All of you, look at that, the route pattern is specified. What is the route pattern? Doctor afterwards. And what is extra? Otherwise, controller action ID, you know, na? The doctor is a placeholder, fixed value. Fixed value controller, placeholder, action method, ID. These three can be changing, but doctor cannot change. Clear? And see the next line. In the next line, the default value is given for action method only. They did not give a default value to controller. Do you remember the route config contains a default value for a controller also? Open the route config. Understood? But there is no default value given for controller there. Here the default value is given only for action method. Watch it. In the doctor area registration, there is no default value for controller. That's why you are not getting it. So what to do? Add it. Is equals to, what is that? Add this. Just add this option there. Am I clear? So now I done in doctor area registration. Next. Patient area registration. Next. Staff area registration. Are you clearer or not? Now guys, these URLs has to launch. These URLs has to launch the corresponding pages. Let's try. See that. Should launch what? Site homepage. This has to launch the site homepage. Okay now. Next. Slash doctor. Got it? Next. Staff. This is much more easier now. First site home page will open here. Now you go to browser and put a slash and say insurance. The insurance home page should come now. Medicines home page should come. Labs home page should come now. Easy. Are you getting my point here? Don't need to again type the controller name, slash, whatever it is. That home page has to answer. Is that clear? Now you can keep adding whatever controllers you want in the controller area. Sorry, in the doctor's controllers, patients, staff, you can keep on adding appropriately. So these three are now add more here. Insurance area, billing area, HR area, labs area, medicines area. You can keep on adding multiple areas. And these are root. This is the root controller, root models, and root views. It's common for all the people, common for all. This one, specific to doctors, specific to staff. So basically here what you people require to understand is only about how to differentiate, how to separate the controllers, views, and models. So what will happen now? Every team will develop one module, billing module, insurance module, all the teams. Finally, when they're integrating, they will add them under one project in the form of areas. First, the doctor area, all doctor controllers, doctor views, and doctor models. Patients area, see now, names are same only now. For a doctor, we have a home controller. For staff also, we have a home controller. Patient also, we have a home controller. Site also, we have a home controller. So home controller is present in all the places now. Okay now. So this is, guys, what I just was showing you. It is an approach of dividing a large MVC application, into smaller logical units, so that organizing of the application becomes much simpler and easier. Area in an MVC application is a collection of controllers, views, and models. That is, we can maintain them separately for each module. Okay, and this is an example, guys. Different modules, and this is what we can do now. Patient area, doctor area, staff area. Patient area contains, doctor area contains, all are separately maintained. Okay, and when you first add one area, by default you'll be having a register area registration.cs file, patient area registration.cs file. Under that you'll have a method call, and this is a code in the register area. All of you observe, by default we have a default value for action method, but we don't have a default value for controller name. Check it out. That's what I added now. We don't have default by default. That's what I'm showing you initially. Initially you don't have, but what do you have? A static value called patient. Afterwards, controller name. Afterwards, but default value is given only for action method, but the default value is not given for a controller. Then add multiple areas. Finally, it should look like this. Areas: doctor, controllers, data, views, shared folder, web.config, doctor registration. See a multiple web.config. See, each web.config is specific to that folder. Each web.config is specific to that area. Okay, you can have multiple web.configs. I'll show you how you can utilize them going forward, but you can have multiple web.configs. Fine. Yeah, these are the 3 pages I created. Home controller, sorry, doctor home controller, index.cshtml. What did you write? This is backlink. Backlink area is empty string. Why? The root home controller or the site home controller is not under any area. That's empty string. Same for all. Next. Yeah. So this is a site home page. You can see in the site home page, I'm writing the areas: area of doctor, area of patient, area of staff. Finally, to run the root home page, I need to add one more attribute in .config.cs file. What is that? Namespace name. Namespace name. And at last, this is our requirement. I typed and shown you. This is our requirement. To fulfill, go there and add this code. What? Controller is equals to home. That's what you just required to add it over there. Go there and you just required to add it in that place. Are you guys clear? So that's how you are just going to add the areas in your project. That's how you are going to add the areas in the code now. Okay. So basically, areas are actually used for only logical containers here. Areas are basically logical containers. They're actually Just designed for logical divisioning, that's all. To segregate the things, to put all the when you are developing large projects, it will become good for understanding each module, controllers, models, and views separately. That is the advantage. Okay, what next? Guys, the next thing in our discussion is going to be data validations here. Data validations. How do you do data validations? JavaScript. No. Data validations means you have a doubt. So data validations means client side or server side. So first you'll have this question. If you say client side, what will you say? JavaScript. What is the requirement? I want to do data validations. When I say I want to do data validations, immediately your question should be, sir, client side validations or server side validations? If I say client side, what's the answer? So JavaScript, jQuery, JavaScript, you can use this and you can do client side validations. Now if I say server side, if you say server side, sir, you can write business logic in the .cs files. You can write all your business logic in the .cs files. So nothing special. Anyone can easily answer this question. Okay now? Okay. But guys, it is client side validation. Client side validations means it is JavaScript. So what is the advantage with JavaScript? Without putting the button on the server, all the basic validations are first done on the client machine. All the basic validations are first done on the client machine. Your teacher might already taught you in the JavaScript classes. What's it? Without putting all the button on the server, we do the basic validations on the client side. What is that? Username is a mandatory field. Password is a mandatory field. Password has to follow some password rules. Password has to follow some password rules. All these emails should have a format. Credit card number should have a format. Yes or not? Aadhaar card number should have a format. All these validations can be done on the server side, but what is the drawback? How many servers will be there? One server. How many clients? N clients. If all clients hit the server and the validations are done on the server becomes overburdened. So to decrease the burden on the server, what we just use? Client side validations. The basic validations like all these type of things are first done on the client computer and afterwards goes to server. What you carry to the server computer is the valid data. So server required to do only minimum validations. Server also should do validations. Yes, again. What? You entered a user ID password. What is the browser verifying? Whether the user ID format is correct or not, password format is correct or not. But browser cannot validate the user ID password is correct or not. Did you get my point or not? My browser can verify only the user ID format is correct, password format is correct. But it cannot validate the user ID password combination is correct or not. That should be a server side validation. Got the point? 75% of the burden we are decreasing on the server and doing it on the client side. Only 25% of the burden is given to server. Only what I'm telling, you only do database validation. Remaining everything will be done by browser. Are you clear? And how do you write the code? Using JavaScript. All of you know how to write JavaScript coding, But guys, do you know what is the drawback of JavaScript? Browser has an option to disable JavaScript. If I disable the JavaScript, all your validations are just thrown into dustbin. You know that? The browser has an option to disable the JavaScript. If the JavaScript is disabled on the client system, all the data validations you implemented using JavaScript are just thrown into dustbin. Means without validating the data gets submitted to server. So server should again go for rechecking all these particular things now. Server should again go for rechecking all these things right now. Then what is the point of doing on the client system? Do you catch my point or not? What is the point of doing it on the client system again? So you're doing it on the client system, but still JavaScript is disabled, the page got submitted off to server. Because the JavaScript is disabled, the page got submitted off to server. And because the page got submitted off to server in this case, so what is the problem now? The problem is, even though I submitted off the data to server, the data is not going to be correct data because JavaScript is disabled on the client machine now. Are you clear? So this is going to become an unnecessary problem in the real time. This is going to become a unnecessary problem in the real time now. And how you can resolve this? Actually, to resolve this particular problem here, when Microsoft launched the ASP.NET Web Forms, because in ASP.NET first is Web Forms, in 2002, they have given us a special set of controls called as validation controls. They provided us a special set of controls called as validation controls. What is the beauty of the validation controls, you know? Without writing any JavaScript coding at all, without you writing any JavaScript coding at all, you can use the validation controls and do the validations. First advantage is you don't require to write logic. No need, no need. All the controls have ready-made code. All the controls have ready-made code. You need to tell the control which control it has to validate. I have one control called required field validator. Understand the meaning of it? Required field validator. Now for the required field validator, I'm telling validate the name text box. I need to tell you need to validate the name text box. If the name text box is empty, it will not allow the page to be submitted to server at all first. It will take care of all the client-side validations. These controls will be taking care of all the client-side validations. So ASP.NET Web Forms has provided you a special set of controls to you, and all these controls will take care of the client-side validations. So sir, JavaScript only. They will generate the JavaScript for you. They will generate the JavaScript. Actually, you are writing JavaScript now. Without you writing the JavaScript, they will generate the JavaScript. So you're happy, your work is reduced. You don't require to write all the validation code now. Understood my point here? Not like 1 page, 2 page, or hundreds of pages. Everywhere you need validations now. Without writing the code again and again and again, you can just take the advantage of the validation controls. They will take the responsibility of generating all the client-side validations for you. Fine, well and good. Sir, but now also if JavaScript is disabled, we have a problem now. Yes. These controls are designed in such a beautiful way. What they will do, you know, if client-side, if JavaScript is disabled on the browser, client-side validations fail, correct? But these controls will again revalidate the data on the server also. They will revalidate the data on the server, means it is going to be a double security. It's a double security what they provide to you. First, client-side validation. Page not submitted. Fine, very good. Unfortunately, JavaScript is disabled. Page got submitted. No worries still. Why? They will do a server-side validation to you again on the server. They will do a server-side validation to you again on the server. Are you clearer or not? They will do a server-side validation again for you on the server. So the validations are done first on the client side, again on the server side. A double-edged sword. Both the sides it will cut. Are you clear? A double-edged sword. Both the sides it will cut now. So if one misses, but still the second one will be just taking care of the validations for you. That is the beauty of the validation controls. And those validation controls are available to you. Those validation controls are available to you again for you in the MVC in the form of data annotations. We are provided with the same concept in our MVC also with the name called as data annotations. So we are provided with the data annotations to perform server-side and client-side validations, and we can just do all the data validations on our controls now. So without writing any code, we can do data validations. We designed user interfaces, correct? But we never perform data validations now. Tomorrow we'll focus on this. Guys, this is the last topic. After this, we are going to start with database programming. Is that clear? So data annotations, we'll complete it tomorrow, mostly tomorrow, day after tomorrow, data annotations. And once we're done with data annotations, we'll start with the database programming here. Is that clear? Let's stop here. We'll meet tomorrow. So it means ASP on the validation controls are not server-side validation control, but the contain. Ashish, they are both client-side and server-side. They will first do client-side validation and afterwards do server-side validation also. Did you understand, Ashish? They will perform first client-side validation and afterwards server-side validation. ఇది ఏం టూల్ అది క్లిక్ చేయమ్మా లింక్ క్లిక్ చేయండి డాక్యుమెంట్ లేదా దాని లింక్ క్లిక్ చేయండి ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది బ్రౌజర్లో download software secure download time bar adiga అయిపోతుంది ఓకే I did not get you. ఏరియాస్ కి HTML హెల్పర్స్ కి సంబంధం ఏంటి అసలు యాక్షన్ లింక్ లో అదే మీకు అలాంటి డౌట్ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే మీరు బ్రౌజర్ లో రన్ చేసేసి ఇది ఓపెన్ అయిందా పేజ్ ఇది ఓపెన్ అయిందా నేను రైట్ క్లిక్ చేసి వ్యూ పేజ్ సోర్స్కి వెళ్తే అది కూడా ఎలా రాస్తుందో చూసారనుకో అది కూడా మనం రాస్తాం అంతే కదా చూడండి అది కూడా ఎలా రాస్తుందో డైరెక్ట్ గా డాక్టర్ అంతే డాక్టర్ /home/index అంతే కానీ మనం ఆల్రెడీ చేంజ్ చేస్తాం కదా /doctor అంటే వచ్చేస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు డౌట్ వస్తే వ్యూ పేజ్ సోర్స్కి వెళ్ళి చూస్తే అది ఏం రాస్తుందో చూస్తే అది కూడా మనం రాస్తాం అంత మించి ఏం లేదు ఓకే Just a minute, guys. I'll clarify all the questions. Neelam, yesterday on WhatsApp, I have posted, I'm not getting output. Can you tell me what is your problem? You posted yesterday, huh? Neelam, you're showing the code. You're not running directly from the studio, Neelam. You're not running from the studio. Yes, Yogesh. Yes. If client-side validation work, then again it will do the server-side validation. Both will be done. I did not understand what you may be creating another solution. Open another project, another solution will be created. That's all, Subbu. Create one more project. My resolution settings will vary here. It is 1600 into 1200. It is 1600 into 1200. Create a new project, Suppu. Create a new project. A new solution is created. A new project, new solution is created. In yesterday's topic, I cannot import min file in the project. You need to include that in the project first. Read the notes carefully, Ashish. Ashish or Avaish? Avaish Qureshi, read the notes carefully. First, those files should be included in the project. In the notes, I clearly mentioned how to include them in the project. Image not showing means path wrong. Image not showing means path is wrong. You need to select the all files option on the top. Try, Srikanth. Try. Will it be fine or not? Why that question? Try. Arey Subbu, you're questioning the same question again and again. Open a new project. A new project will create a new solution. Every project will create a solution. Just hold on, guys. One by one, I'll give you permission to share your screen. Hold on, whoever have problems, hold on. One by one, I'll give you permission to share the screen. First, Avaish, can you share your screen? Avaish, can you share your screen? Avaish, respond fast. Can you share the screen? Okay, Neelam. Okay, if you're on mobile, can't. Neelam, I'll give you permissions. Neelam, you can share the screen now. Are you sharing? Yeah, okay. Run. Go to your code. Go to your code. Give register. Give register. No, browser. Go to browser. Give register. Shetty/register. Again, go to your code. It's not running now. IS Express is not running here. Close the browser. Close the browser. The tab. Close the tab. Click on IS Express. Not that. Why are you clicking that button? Stop it. Click that. Now type. Try to launch register. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Try to launch register.
Why your app has entered a break state, but there is no code to show because all threads were exited. External code.
Stop. Go to controller once. Your previous projects are running perfectly. The breakpoint at register. Line number 15. Put a breakpoint there. Run. Service unavailable. Neelam, open any of your old project. Run. Might be there is some problem in the project what you have created, something got corrupted. Recreate that project once. Okay, you can stop sharing. Recreate the project. Still, if you have the problem, let me know. Can you stop? Is there anyone who still have any doubts? Yeah, you can Himo. Show the view. Underscore customer view. Show the controller. Open the solution explorer. Where is the images folder? Minimize the views. Minimize the views. Minimize the views folder. Minimize the views folder. Where is the images folder? Show me. That is your mistake. You're adding it under the views. The images folder is added under views. So here you're required to specify that also now. What? Tilde slash views slash images. Tilde, otherwise move the folder back to root. Views slash images. Views slash images. Run. Run, yaar. What are you waiting for? Run. Right click and say go to view page source. Open your images folder. Open the file image1.jpg. The images views slash images image1.jpg. Show the view. Put your mouse, just a minute. Put your mouse on image1.jpg here. In the document window. Put your mouse on the image1.jpg. On the top, it is showing the name now. On the top, it is showing the name here, image1.jpg. Put your mouse there. Okay. Come to your view underscore customer view. No. Controller Controller. Controller. Tilde slash views slash image slash Imo, do one thing. What it is, you try it out by adding the folder directly under the project, not under images. The mistake what you done is the folder is under views. Add this images folder directly under the project, and then you just use a tilde slash images slash image1.jpg. Okay? Try it like that. This folder is under views folder. Add it under the root folder. Yeah, you try and again check it out and let me know if you're if it's working or not. Okay, ping me on the WhatsApp just telling it worked or not. Yes, guys. Do anyone have any questions? Do anyone others have any doubts? You try it like that, Himo. You stop sharing. Is there anyone still want to share the screens?